Hi students, I hope you all safe and healthy with your family and friends. Today video we are going to learn about 12th standard accountancy, chapter 1, exercise sum number 7. Before going to watch the video, please subscribe my channel. Okay, come to the point. Exercise sum number 7, page number 33 in English medium book. Let's read the question. On 1st April 2018, Subha started her business with a capital of rupees 1,20,000. She did not maintain proper book of accounts. Following particulars are available from her book as on 31/3/2019. 31/3 means what? March, 31st March 2019. Let's read the information given below. Bank overdraft, debtors, bills receivable, computer, machinery, stock in trade, creditors, bills payable, cash in hand. During the year, she withdrew 30,000 rupees for her personal use. She introduced further capital of 40,000 rupees during the year. Calculate the profit or loss. So, what they asked, they given the information. From that information, we are going to calculate profit or loss. So, if you find out the profit or loss, or if you calculate the profit or loss, we need 4 information. So, what are they? Closing capital, opening capital, additional capital, and drawings. With that 4 information only, we can calculate the specific years of the profit or loss for whose book? Subha's book. Okay. So, from this information, what we have from 4 informations, we have opening capital. On 1st April 2018, Subha started her business with a capital 1,20,000 rupees, which means opening capital. How can you find out? They have given 1st April 2018. First means 1st April or 1st January, which means opening capital. Okay, so we have opening capital. Then what we need? During the year, she withdrew 30,000 rupees for her personal use. Personal use means what? Personal use denoted drawings. So we need another information given here, that is drawing 30,000 rupees. She introduced further capital of 40,000 rupees during the year. Further capital, she introduced further capital during the year means additional capital introduced during the year. So, additional capital also we have from the question. Okay. So, what we required another information, that is closing capital. Closing capital is not given here. Okay. So, to find out or to calculate the profit or loss, we need closing capital. From that 4 information, we got 3 information from the question: opening capital, additional capital, and drawing. We need, if we have closing capital only, we can easily find out the profit or loss. So, what we have to do? We are going to first find out the closing capital. Then only we can prepare the profit or loss for the specific accounting period what they given here. Okay. So, to find out the closing capital, how can we find out the closing capital? With the statement of affairs format. We can use here the statement of affairs format to find out the closing capital. What is the statement of affairs format? Listen. Take page number. All of take page number 10 in English medium book. Format for the statement of affairs, they have given in the heading. There are 2 headings we are going to enter here. Whose book is in the books of dash? Means whose books they given in the question. That particular person's name we are going to enter in the books of Subha. In this question number 7, they have given Subha's book. Subha's accounts book. So, we are going to write in the books of Subha, statement of affairs as on. If they mention as on means the particular specific period. Okay. So, the statement of affairs as on, what we have going to enter here? The specific accounting, end of the accounting period, underline here. Which accounting period? Beginning or end? End of the accounting period. Okay. So, They have given the liabilities item and the asset item. Liabilities items are sundry creditors. See the format carefully. Sundry creditors, bills payable, outstanding expenses, bank overdraft. On asset side, asset item, which means right hand side, cash in hand, cash at bank, sundry debtors, bills receivable, stock in trade, prepaid expenses, and fixed assets. Okay, so listen what we have to do with the statement of affairs. With that statement of affairs format, we are going to find out the capital, whether it is opening capital or end of the accounting period capital, whatever it is, which means to find capital we use the format that is statement of affairs. Okay, which means they have given assets and liabilities in the question. From that asset and liabilities we are going to capital. Listen here, we know that which items going to asset and which items belongs to liabilities. We are studied in 11th standard, no? So with that information, from the given information, we are going to identify which accounts belongs to asset and which account belongs to liabilities. Then we are going to find out the total. Listen, we are going to find out the closing capital or opening capital with the use of statement of affairs format. Okay, so which side capital belongs to? Capital belongs to liability side, right? So if which side is the we get the higher value? Of course, if the capital is high, liability side, asset side we get the higher value. So higher value, assume the higher value as the total, right? So from the asset total, we have to subtract the liabilities total, we will get the capital. Okay, so from the statement of affairs, we are going to find out exercise sum number 7, capital. First, we need to find out the closing capital. Only we can calculate the profit or loss for the accounting period. Okay, so to find out the capital, first what we have to do? First, we are going to find out the closing capital. This is the missing figure. This is the missing item. Okay. So, from the given information, first identify from the information which accounts belongs to asset, which accounts belongs to liability side. Okay. So, take your pencil. You always keep the pencil with you. Accountancy students, listen carefully. Always keep the pencil in accounts. You can see the accounts expect is like chartered accountant and accountant, whatever accountant area in, you can go see in bank. All accountants or bank staffs keep in hand always pencil. Okay, because you can calculate easily. If whether you make by mistake there is an error, you can erase it and find the clear accurate amount. Okay, accurately. Okay, so you always keep your hand pencil. Okay, so bank overdraft belongs to liabilities, write L. Okay, and debtors means asset A, bills receivable asset, computer asset, machinery goes to asset item, stock in trade means is closing stock. Okay, asset, and creditors goes to liability side, bills payable liability, cash in hand which goes to asset. Okay, so we segregate which assets and liabilities. So what we have to do, this is the incomplete record. Okay, this is not the balance sheet. You know what, you may think this is the balance sheet. No, it's not the balance sheet. Balance sheet means asset total is equal to liability total. We get the same total, but this is the incomplete information. From this incomplete information, we are going to find out the capital. Okay, closing capital. Which capital? Closing capital. So come here. So what we have to do? First we are going to write calculation of closing capital. Okay, This is the first calculation. You are going to write the heading. This is called heading. Calculation of closing capital. What we are going to do? To find out the closing capital. Okay. So, you are going to write calculation of the closing capital. The heading is statement of affairs. Whose book is? In the books of Subha. Okay. In the books of Subha, statement of affairs has on which you are going to enter here? End of the accounting period. Listen here. So, what is the end of the accounting period? 31st March 2019. How can you find out? Beginning of the accounting period, they have given here 1st April 2018. So, you can't enter here 1st April 2018. Okay. So, they have given the following particulars are available from her books as on 31st 3 2019 they have given here. 2 accounting period given in the question. We have to take and write here end of the accounting period 31st 3 2019. Okay. Which account we are going to calculate? Capital, closing capital. So, we are going to write liabilities and assets. Okay. So, from this information, we already identified which accounts belongs to liabilities and which account belongs to assets. According to that, we are going to enter here. Okay. So, creditors 90,000 rupees, liabilities item. I am right. First, we are going to enter liabilities item, which is very easy, very simple item. Okay. So, creditors 90,000 rupees, bills payable 2,40,000 rupees, bank overdraft 50,000 rupees. Come to asset side, stock in trade goes to asset side, cash in hand 60,000, bills debtors 1,80,000, bills receivable 70,000, computer 30,000 rupees and machinery 3 lakhs entered on asset side. Which side we have the higher value? Of course, asset side. Why? Because we need capital, closing capital. Understand? Whether it is closing capital or opening capital, commonly we called as capital, right? So, capital goes to which side? Liability side. Capital is the liability item. Where is it? It is on liability side. Okay. So, liability side we need the balancing figure. Shortage, where is the shortage? Shortage is on liability side. So, which side of, in logically, which side we get the higher value? Of course, asset side. Understand carefully. If you find out capital, so capital belongs to liability side. So, liabilities has the shortage of value. So, in this case, asset has the higher value. Higher value we consider as the total. Got it? From the total, we are going to add the liability side. We add together liabilities amount and subtracted from the total, you will get the capital. Got it? In this way, come to add the asset side. Because we get the higher value on asset side, we are going to calculate the total. Got it? So, add the asset side values. Amount 1,60,000 plus 60,000 plus 1,80,000, 70,000 plus 30,000 plus 3 lakhs. Amount is, the total amount is 8 lakh. 8 lakh is the higher value. So, we assume that 8 lakh is the total. Total means we are going to enter that higher value amount on both asset and liability side. Got it? We calculated the total. We find the total. Got it? From the total, we are going to subtract the liabilities total. How can subtract? First, we need to add liabilities amount, which means 90,000 plus 2,40,000 plus 50,000. From this total, we are going to subtract 8 lakhs. You will get 4,20,000 rupees. So, this 4,20,000 rupees is called as closing capital, which means closing capital. This is the balancing figure we calculated. So, from this closing capital only, we are going to find out profit and loss account. Okay. So, we got the closing capital, that value is 4,20,000. Now we are going to prepare the profit and loss account. Okay, how can you prepare? First, write the heading. This is the second calculation, what they asked in the question. Okay, so statement of a profit or loss for the year ending 31/3/2019, particulars and rupees. What is the format to find out the profit or loss? Particulars, rupees. Okay, what is the format to find out the profit or loss? In the format of the statement of affairs, closing capital, add with the drawings together, we will get the value. From that value, we are going to subtract the additional value, additional capital during the year. You will get the value. After subtracted, you will get the value. That value is called as adjusted closing capital. With that adjusted closing capital, we are going to deduct the opening capital value. You will get profit or loss. This is the format of to find out the profit or loss through statement of affairs. Okay. According to the statement of affairs format to find out the profit or loss, we are going to write closing capital 31/3/2019. Where you get the closing capital? Whether from your question or from the calculation of closing capital. From the calculation of closing capital, value 4,20,000 rupees, you are going to enter here. Okay, closing capital value is 4,20,000 entered. Okay, drawings during the year they given in the question 30,000 rupees. So add drawing with the closing capital together, 30,000 rupees. Together you will get 4,50,000 rupees. Okay, with that 4,50,000 rupees, you are going to deduct introduced further additional capital 40,000 during the year means additional capital. Underline and write with your pencil. Introduced further capital of 40,000 rupees during the year means additional capital. Write in short form ADDCAP. Additional capital. Okay. So subtracted additional capital with the adjusted capital, you will get 4,10,000 rupees. Okay, additional capital value is 40,000. Okay, listen. Closing capital added with the drawings 30,000. You together you get 4,50,000 rupees. With that 4,50,000 rupees, you are going to subtract the additional capital during the year 40,000 rupees. After subtracted only you got 4,10,000 rupees. That 4,10,000 rupees denoted as adjusted closing capital. Okay, so from that adjusted closing capital, you are going to subtract additional opening capital. Where is the opening capital? From the beginning of the question, they have given opening capital. On 1st April 2018, Subha started her business with a capital 1,20,000 rupees. This is called opening capital. So, opening capital 1,20,000 rupees. So, we are going to subtract 4,10,000 rupees minus 1,20,000. You got 2,90,000 rupees. Okay. Can you say whether it is a profit or loss? Yes, it is profit for the year. How can you find out? It is very simple. If adjusted closing capital value is more than that of the opening capital's value, then you got profit. Accordingly, here adjusted closing capital value is how much? 4,10,000. Is more than that of the opening capital value 1,20,000 rupees. So which is higher? Adjusted closing capital is higher. So you got profit. Profit for the year is how much? 2,90,000 rupees. Got it? Do you have any doubt? Please comment it into the comment box. Please subscribe my channel. Come to sum number 8. Okay. Exercise sum number 8. Raju does not keep proper books of accounts. Following details are taken from his record. Let's read the question. 2 accounting period is given here. Okay. So, cash at bank, stock of goods, debtors, sundry creditors, bank loan, bills payable, plant and machinery, two periods here given here. During the year, he introduced further capital. What is meant by introduced further capital? Means additional capital. Underline and write additional capital. How much rupees? 50,000 rupees. Withdrawn means what? Withdrawn means drawings. Okay. Listen. 2,500 per month from the business office personal use. Whether it is business use or personal use, they have given personal use. Personal means use means what? Drawings. Okay. Every month, each and every month, Raju taken 2,500 rupees from the business for his own use, for his personal use. Okay. So each month 2,500 means into 12. How much rupees? Into 12 you get 30,000. Okay. Yes. Five. 2 2s are 4 plus 1. 2 5s are 10, remaining 1. 2 2s are 4 plus 1, 5. Okay. 1 5 is 5. 1 2 is 2. Okay. 0. 5 plus 5, 10. Remaining 1. 2 plus 1, 3. And this 2 0 is to be added here. So drawings value is 30,000 rupees. How will you get? 2,500 each month. So for 12 months you got 30,000 rupees drawings. Okay. Listen. So you know the additional capital introduced during the year and drawings during the year is 30,000 rupees. Prepare the statement of profit or loss with the above information. So listen here carefully. From that information, what we have to do? We are going to find out the profit or loss for the year ending. Raju's account. Whose account is this? This is Raju's account. Raju does not keep proper accounting records. So he follows incomplete accounting records. So from that incomplete accounting records, we are going to prepare profit or loss for the during the year. Okay. To find out or to calculate profit or loss for the specific accounting year, what are the things we need? What are the informations we need? We need at least 4 informations. What are they? Closing capital, additional capital, opening capital and drawings. Okay. So if we have these 4 informations only, we can easily calculate the profit or loss. But from this information, what we have? We have only drawings and additional capital. What we need? We are required opening capital and closing capital. So this is the incomplete record. So we are going to find out what are the opening capital and closing capital. So if we get these 2 capital only and the above other 2 information they given the question, that is what? That is drawings and additional capital they have given. So we need what? We required 2 capitals, opening capital and closing capital. So to find out opening capital and closing capital, they have given 2 periods here, 2 accounting periods here. From these 2 accounting period, we are going to find out two accounts. What are they? Opening capital account and closing capital account. Listen, they have given 2 accounting period, 1/1/2018 and 31/12/2018. Okay. So beginning of the accounting period, we are going to consider as opening capital, and end of the accounting period, which means 31/12/2018 means end of the accounting period. Take your pencil and write. Beginning of the accounting period 1/1/2018 means opening capital OC, and end of the accounting period we consider as what? Closing capital CC. Okay. So what? Let's read the given information. We are going to prepare to find out the capital as the statement of affairs format. Okay. So listen. Cash at bank what? Cash at bank goes to asset. Stock of goods 1,80,000 and 1,40,000 rupees, which means stock of goods means closing stock assets. And debtors, right? A. Sundry creditors means L. L means what? Liabilities. Bank loan means what? Liabilities. Bills payable means liability item. Plant and machinery means what? Asset item. Okay. So we written here roughly what we have to do. We are going to find out opening capital. First calculation opening capital, and second calculation is closing capital. Then finally the third calculation we are going to find out the profit or loss. Okay. So let's read the heading. What is the first calculation? Calculation of opening capital. Write the heading clearly. Write number 1. Calculation of opening capital. What is the heading? There are, you are going to write 2 headings to find out opening or closing capital. What is that? Whose book is? This book is Raju's book. Whose accounts book is? This is Raju's accounts book. So you are going to write the heading is in the books of Raju. Statement of affairs as on which capital you are going to find out? Opening capital. Opening capital accounting period they have given in the question 1/1/2018. So to find out, to calculate opening capital, we are going to write 1/1/2018. Statement of affairs as on 1/1/2018, which means opening capital. To calculate the opening capital. Okay. Opening capital means beginning of the accounting period, first accounting period. Okay. Okay. So the heading is liabilities. You know very well which side liabilities belongs to? Left hand side. Right hand side goes to asset items, right? The heading is liabilities rupees, asset rupees. Okay. This is the format. So this is the format to find out the calculation of opening capital or calculation of the closing capital. Also you are going to follow the same format. Okay. So liability side we already marked here. Liability side sundry creditors 1,30,000 taken from 1/1/2008. Which accounting period? There are 2 accounting period. We are going to follow first accounting period. Okay, which means to find out the opening capital, we are going to follow 1/1/2018. So sundry creditors 1,30,000 rupees, bank loan 1,60,000 rupees, bills payable 80,000 rupees. Goes to asset side, cash at bank 80,000, stock of goods 1,80,000 rupees, debtors 90,000 rupees, plant and machinery 1,70,000 rupees. Okay. So listen, what we are going to find out? Capital. Capital belongs to which side? Liability side. Okay. So we assume yourself liability side as the lesser value. Liability side value is a shortage. Value is what? Value is a shortage on liability side. So which side we have the higher value? Asset side. If you find out the capital, asset side always has the higher value. We always consider higher value as the total. So we are going to find out the total. To find out the total, what we have to do? We are going to calculate asset side value. Okay. So asset side we are going to add 80,000 plus 1,80,000 plus 90,000 plus 1,70,000. You will get 5,20,000 rupees. Asset side has the higher value. So that is 5,20,000 rupees. That 5,20,000 rupees we consider as the total. So with the total, what we have to do? We are going to enter the higher value amount on both asset and liability side. So 5,20,000 entered on both the side. Then we are going to add liability side value 1,30,000 plus 160,000 plus 80,000. From that total, we are going to subtract 5,20,000. You will get capital, opening capital 2,50,000 rupees. This is the balancing figure. This is called what? Opening capital. Opening capital value 2,50,000 rupees. We find out. Okay, you got 2,50,000 rupees opening capital value. Then what we have to do? We are going to find out closing capital value. So what we are going to write the heading? The heading is second point. We are going to find out the second calculation. Calculation of the closing capital accounting period is what? 31/12/2018. Okay. So already we marked the items in the question. So first let's come to liability side. The format is liabilities rupees and asset rupees. So this closing capital also comes under the statement of affairs, comes under the Raju's book. You need not write again and again in the books of Raju statement of affairs has on like that additional information. Okay, already you mentioned in the top of the question. That means calculation of the opening capital, you introduce whose book is, you introduce which accounting period. Okay, but here you introduced another accounting period because we are going to calculate the closing capital. Okay, so you are mentioning here the closing capital's accounting period. Got it? Got my point? Okay, so calculation of closing capital as on 31/12/2018, same format. Liabilities rupees and asset rupees. Liabilities items are sundry creditors 1,95,000. Listen here carefully, which you are going to enter here. Closing accounting period, which means second accounting period, 31/12/2018. Closing capital 18 sundry creditors 1,95,000 rupees and bank loan 31/12/2018 is 60,000 rupees. Bills payable taken from end of the accounting period 45,000. Okay, then come to asset side. Cash at bank 90,000 rupees. Stock of goods 1,40,000 rupees. Debtors taken from 2 lakh rupees where end of the accounting period, which means 31/12/2018. Debtors value is 2 lakh. Plant and machinery 1,70,000 rupees. All are taken from 31/12/2018, second accounting period, which means end of the accounting period. Okay, now what we have to do? We are going to find out the total. To find out the total, which side we have the higher value? Of course, asset side we have the higher value, because what we have to calculate? We are going to calculate, we are calculating closing capital, which means commonly says as capital. Capital belongs to which side? Liability side. So which side we have the shorter value? Value shortage is liability side. So which side we have the higher value? Asset side. So we are going to do what? We are going to find out the total. To find out the total, which side we are going to calculate? Asset side. So asset side, we are going to add 90,000 plus 1,40,000 plus 2 lakh rupees plus 1,70,000 rupees. We get 6 lakh rupees total. We assume that 6 lakhs as a total higher value. So we are going to enter on both asset and liability side. This is total. We are going to write double underline. Total means you are after enter the amount total, you are going to underline double line. Okay, then come to find out the closing capital. Okay, so how can you find out the closing capital? First we have to add the liabilities value, which means 1,95,000 plus 60,000 plus 45,000. After added this liabilities amount, the added total, you are going to subtract 6 lakh rupees. So subtracted 6 lakh rupees from the liabilities total, you will get the differences, that is 3 lakh rupees. The difference between the liabilities item from the total, you will get 3 lakh rupees. That 3 lakh rupees is called as capital. Which capital? This is closing capital. Okay, got it? So, to find out profit or loss for the accounting period, end of the accounting period, 31st 12 2019, we need 4 informations. What are they? Closing capital, opening capital, additional capital, and drawing. So, they have given drawing and additional capital. They not given. This is the incomplete record for the taken from Raju. So, we calculated, find out opening capital and closing capital from the statement of affairs format. Okay. So, now we are going to find out what they ask the question. Prepare profit or loss for the accounting period 31st 12 2018. Okay, 19. Okay. So, third point is write the heading statement of profit or loss for the year ending 31/12/2019. What is the format? Particular and rupees. What we are going to write on the top? What is as per the format we are going to do? Closing capital value 3 lakh rupees taken from here. How can you get the closing capital? From the statement of affairs, you are going to take and find out the closing capital. So, this closing capital we are going to enter here. Closing capital 31/12/2018, 3 lakh rupees. Add drawings given in the question, 30,000 rupees. How can you take in 30,000 rupees? They have given only 2,500. Raju taken every month. Okay. So, we have to multiply 2,500 with 12 months. You will get 30,000 rupees drawings. Got? Then, after added together, you got 3,30,000 rupees. With that 3,30,000 rupees, you are going to deduct additional capital produced during the year 50,000 rupees. After deducted, you got 2,80,000 rupees. That 2,80,000 rupees is called as what? Adjusted closing capital. Okay. With that adjusted closing capital, you are going to subtract opening capital taken from 2,50,000 rupees. Opening capital you are going to enter here. Taken from where? Taken from calculation of the opening capital from the statement of affairs. So, opening capital value 2,50,000 rupees. You are going to enter here. After subtracted with adjusted capital, you got 30,000 rupees. Whether it is profit or loss, it is profit. How can you find out? If the adjusted closing capital value is more than that of the opening capital value, then it is denoted as profit. According to that, adjusted closing capital value is 2,80,000 rupees, which is more than that of the opening capital value 2,50,000 rupees. Then after subtracted, you got 30,000 rupees. That 30,000 rupees is the profit for the year. Okay, so we prepared profit for the year is what? 30,000 rupees. Okay, do you have any doubt? Please comment it into the comment box. Thank you. Take care. Please subscribe my channel.